Hi everyone, David Ward. It is Sunday, December 5th, 2021 at 1:22 a.m. Central Time in the U.S. Hope everyone's doing okay today. I'm doing fine. I guess I'm at about 80%. I know the audio's not as well in this one. That's because I have all my audio hooked up to the rest of the stuff over here. As far as my pro audio, you might call it. So everybody's just going to have to deal with this audio from this Logitech 930E or something like that for now until I get another better mic or what have you for this one for Tradingview publications. But let's get started. I am in the near-term group of time frames and 12-hour. I tell you what, let's go to the short-term group first. Red RSI is above level 50 in the 30-minute. Upward pressure continues until the white energy comes down to level 50. That's in the 30-minute. On to the 2-hour. We have the red RSI just now poking its head above level 50 in the 3-hour to trigger upward pressure that lasts for how long? Until the white energy comes down to level 50. Of course, the white energy looks like it's approaching level 50. We're wondering if the white energy in the 3-hour will make it to level 50 before the red RSI, and the 6-hour can come up above level 50. I just put that vertical timeline there so that we look at the 6-hour, we see the red RSI still has a bit to go in the 6-hour. So basically what we need in the 3-hour, is probably something similar to what we had in the 90-minute. In the 90-minute, where the blue LSMA was, let's see, that's around 37. Well, where are we at right now with the blue LSMA in the 3-hour? About 30. All right, but we need something similar to what we saw in the 90-minute with the red RSI just poking up its head above level 50. The white energy shortly after hit level 50, but then came right back up. How would you have known that it's coming back up like we did here in that 90-minute? Well, you would have to be in the immediate group. To see that it was coming back up. Right here. You'd have to be in the immediate group. See how in the 16-minute, the red RSI remained up above level 50. The blue LSMA was right there at level 50. That all you needed was that green coming up. Blue LSMA contact with the green while it's going up, indicating upward pressure. Then if the next candle, the red RSI and blue LSMA get above level 50, you know we have expansion. Of the B-bands. So you would have to watch something like that. Of course, entry was key. Last night or in the wee hours of this morning, I can't remember. I had about 4.5 hours sleep the night before last, and then I was awake for 26.5 hours. I was in a live stream about 18.5 hours, and we nailed it on the blue LSMA. Not blue LSMA. The Aqua LOWER B-Band. In the 4-day. Now, let me say this. At the time when the price was pushing down, the Aqua LOWER B-Band was opening up. It was expanding. It was down lower around 42.5, 42.6 at the time. But at that time it said margin long. And then we did what we were supposed to afterwards to monitor it after opening that position. I'm not getting into all that here. I'm keeping that to subscribers. Let's go with the 12-hour. The green's coming up currently. I like how the red RSI and blue LSMA have not gone below level 20 here. But we need that red RSI to get up above level 30. Needed to get above level 30 to get contraction of the B-bands, to stop this expansion, and get contraction of the B-bands. If that red RSI can get up above level 30, then the white Aqua Lower B-Bands will stop acting as resistance, and we can leave, go up. We can leave the white Aqua Lower B-Bands if this red RSI can get back above level 50. Of course, this 12-hour has 4.5 hours remaining in it, so it may take another day. Well, let's say another 28.5 hours. 2 more 12-hour candles after the current 12-hour candle. If we are to see that come to fruition, this green continue going up, the next candle, the red RSI, close while making contact with the green while it's going up, indicating upward pressure, and then the next candle after that, get up above level 30, and we stop, and then we begin to see sign that we have stopped this expansion down and have a chance for a contraction up and have a run up away from the white Aqua Lower B-Bands, potentially up to the basis, which at that time may be around 53 to 55K at that time. And of course, you see we fell down to the 0.236. We fell down about 38, 39% from the high right here. About 38 to 39% from the high down to this 236 here. When looking at it in the 12-hour. Let me remove my drawings for a moment. Yeah, we need that green to come up in the 2-day time frame. There's 1 day, 17 hours. Same thing for the 24-hour. Need the green to come up. Need the green to come up. We don't want the red RSI to go below level 20 in the 24-hour time frame. In other words, we don't want to see a Omicron dump like we saw a COVID dump back in March. I imagine some of you want to see it so you can buy in cheaply, I'm sure. But there's no guarantee that that's going to happen just yet. And there's no guarantee that the price action will continue going up just yet. We don't know what we don't know until we know it. The 4-hour, 2-hour. All right, so I'm going to increase the 2-hour. We're still experiencing upward pressure at the moment, as everyone can see. Red RSI has closed above level 50. Now that the white energy is going up here, upward pressure continues for how long? Until the white energy comes back down to level 50. Well, right now, this early on, it's hard to tell right about where that white energy will come down to. It could be right here, because we don't know how high it's going to go up just yet. Let's double the 2-hour and look at the 4-hour. So, about right there. Red RSI in the 4-hour, about right there. So, in the 2-hour, if that white energy starts turning down, it would probably have to go down below level 50 right here to create calls for downward pressure before the red RSI in the 4-hour can go above level 50 to create calls for upward pressure. Whichever one wins the race, that's what the pressure is likely, or that's where the pressure is likely to lead us. Whether it's upward pressure that wins the race from the red RSI in the 4-hour, or the white energy in this 2-hour coming down to create calls for downward pressure. That's the race that we're currently watching at the moment. If you wanted to see which one may win the race and which one that doesn't, you would have to monitor the immediate group of time frames from the 1-hour to the 16-hour. So are we out of the woods just yet? No, not just yet. We're still monitoring this. We need the entire short-term group the entire short-term group, the red RSI and blue LSMA, in all of these time frames to get up above level 50 so that we can then go to the near-term group and start getting those back up above level 50. But we see in this near-term group, we have a little bit of work to do here with this 2-day time frame. The blue LSMA in the 2-day concerns me a little bit. That's why I'm saying we're not out of the woods just yet. We need that green to turn up, but we may have to wait to the next 2-day candle or the next 2-day candle after that. It's hard to say just yet. We could potentially run up to the Aqua Lower B-Band in the 2-day during the current 2-day candle. It still has 1 day, 17 hours remaining. It's currently at 51,500 basically, 51,775 in the 24-hour time frame. But again, for us to see that, that would be the white lower B-band in the 12-hour, by the way. But for us to see that, we may have to wait till the next 12-hour candle that begins in about 4.5 hours. It begins in about 4.5 hours. But again, upward pressure has to continue, which it is right now. Upward pressure is continuing at the moment. We see in the 2-hour, upward pressure is continuing. For how long? Till the white energy comes back down to level 50. We want the red RSI in this 4-hour down here to come up above level 50 before the white energy in this 2-hour comes down below level 50. But again, we're still experiencing upward pressure for the short term that could take us potentially to the white lower B-band in the 12-hour or the Aqua Lower B-Band in the 24-hour or 2-day time frame, which are about 51.5 to 51.775 respectively. And I think that's about it for now. So I'm going to go and call it quits. If you don't mind, take a moment and click like. If you're not following, feel free to do so. Certainly would appreciate your support. Want to wish everyone happy trading, and followers, you know the drill. Let's stay awesome.